Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Daniela Amodei, co-founder and president of AI startup Anthropic, says uniquely human skills will matter more in the age of artificial intelligence, not less. In an interview with ABC News, she argued that the number of jobs AI can do entirely on its own is vanishingly small, while most human work can be enhanced by AI tools. Amodei said humans working alongside AI will create more meaningful, productive, and interesting jobs while expanding access and opportunity. She emphasized that this shift does not require everyone to be technically trained, even as new AI coding tools reduce the need for deep programming expertise. Citing her own background in literature, Amodei said Anthropic prioritizes communication skills, emotional intelligence, curiosity, and compassion when hiring. Her view echoes other major business leaders who say soft skills, not just technical ability, will define future careers. While AI is expected to displace some roles, leaders advise young workers to focus on critical thinking, writing, and interpersonal skills. Amodei added that people ultimately prefer interacting with other humans, with AI acting as a powerful complement rather than a replacement.
New York lawmakers are weighing two bills that would set new rules for artificial intelligence and slow the growth of major internet infrastructure. One proposal, known as the NY Fair News Act, would require labels on news content that is substantially created using generative AI. It would also mandate that AI-generated material be reviewed and approved by a human editor with full editorial control before publication. The bill goes further by requiring news organizations to disclose AI use to employees and to protect confidential information, especially sources, from AI systems. At the same time, a separate bill would impose a 3-year pause on permits for new data center construction statewide. Supporters cite surging demand on the power grid, with requests for large electricity connections tripling in a single year. Lawmakers point to rapidly rising electric and gas rates, including a recently approved rate hike for customers, as evidence that data centers are adding financial pressure across the state. Apple is preparing a wave of hardware announcements that could arrive as early as the week of March 6th, according to reporting from Mark Gurman. The lineup is expected to include updates to the entry-level iPad, iPad Air, MacBook Pro, and MacBook Air. Apple already introduced the M5 chip in the 14-inch MacBook Pro last October, and the next launch should expand the lineup with M5 Pro and M5 Max variants. New 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro models are reportedly on the way, along with an updated MacBook Air. On the tablet side, Apple is expected to refresh its iPad offerings with notable performance upgrades. The entry-level iPad is said to gain support for Apple Intelligence through the addition of the A18 chip. Meanwhile, the iPad Air is expected to jump to Apple's M4 processor. Beyond these launches, updates to the Mac Studio and Studio Display are anticipated later. A refreshed Mac Mini is also expected at some point this year. Apple is additionally said to be close to releasing its first low-cost MacBook in the near future.
The US Air Force has moved to ban smart glasses for service members, citing growing concerns over operational security as AI-powered wearables gain popularity. Updated regulations now prohibit personnel from wearing smart glasses with photo, video, or artificial intelligence capabilities while in uniform. Air Force officials say internet-connected devices pose risks during sensitive missions and could expose data unintentionally. Military security officials argue that as technology evolves, policies must keep pace to protect installations and operations. Other branches vary in their approach, with the Navy restricting hands-free devices and the Army and Marines leaving decisions to local commanders. The military has previously tested smart glasses for training and repair purposes, highlighting their potential utility despite security concerns. Outside the Pentagon, Homeland Security agents have been seen wearing similar glasses, sometimes recording the public, despite policies limiting personal recording devices. The ban reflects a broader push within the military to tighten standards and reinforce discipline amid rapid technological change.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.